I'm going to start with this little Yaris that I have in front of me. Just make sure you connect the clamps into your battery and turn the engine on so you don't run out of it. You know, your battery, you don't want to drain your battery. So it's all connected and ready to go. So yeah, I will leave the engine running. I'm going to put in 35 psi on all 4 tires and then come back in later on and then test it out to see how accurate the Bushranger is. Alright, let's go. Alright, before putting on in the using the Bushranger, I'm just gonna go around and find out. I've got this Michelin tire pressure gauge. I'm just gonna use it and find out what sort of pressure the tire has. So once I fill up the tire with the Bushranger, I'm gonna go back around and use this again to test the accuracy of the amount of air the tire's taken. So just before I compress it, let's go ahead and test it out. So, okay, we'll do the PSI. Okay, it's got 28.5. The front tire has 28.5 on the driver's side, yeah? Let's do this one over here. Alright, this has 30 psi. The rear driver's side. The rear passenger tire on the driver's side. The rear tire on the passenger side. Let's find out how much it's got. This has 30.5. Let's go and find out about the other one here. Passenger front tire. Alright, it's got 35.5. So I'm going to be putting in 35 on all 4 tires, and once I have finished putting in the air, I'm just going to come back and use this tool again just to measure the accuracy of the Bushranger. Alright, let's get started. Alright, I have now completed filling all 4 tires, and I've just put in just a little bit over 36 psi. Now let's go and test with this kit and see how accurate it is. Alright, we'll start with the first one towards the driver's side. PSI. Sorry. It says 35 psi on this one. The one at the back. This is 34.5. Says 35. And the front one on the passenger side, that says 35.5. Okay, now I'm going to try and use that in my Prada and see if that makes a difference. Oh. so I'm not going to try on my Prado and see if that makes a difference. With the Yaris that I had, I put in 36 on each 4 tires, but the Michelin pressure gauge, I'm not sure if this is fully accurate. It showed me 35, so I'm just going to put in 38 on all 4 tires in this car, and then we'll go back and try it out again with this tool and see if that's accurate. Okay, let's get started. Alright, I put in 40 psi on all 4 tires. I'm just going to go around and test it out and see if it's accurate. Alright, give it a go. Alright, I'm going to start with the first one over here. I'm just going to set it out to psi, so I put in 40 in all 4 tires. So we'll start with the first one over here. So I'll just make sure that the air does not escape. Alright, it's showing me 39.5. Let's go to the back and try this one out as well. Alright, 39.5 as well. Alright, the rear tire, the passenger side. Alright, give it a go. Right, 39.5. And the passenger side, the front tire. Let's give it a go with this. 39.5 on all 4 tires. I put in 40 in all 4. So yeah, so there was a okay, so I've tested all 4 tires. I put in 40 psi on all 4 tires, and this tool over here showed me 39.5. So there's a variation of just 0.5 psi, which is not big deal to me, because you know there could be so many variations. It could be this itself, it could be that, and as you're pushing the air out when you're testing it out, you know what I mean. So there could be so many variations. So a difference of 0.5 psi on all 4 tires is no issue. So I put in 40 and it's showing me 39.5 on all 4 tires, which is absolutely brilliant. So I'm quite happy with the purchase. Obviously I'm going to keep it for a while. Look, thanks very much for watching the video, guys. If there's any questions, feel free to comment down below and I'll try and answer them as soon as I can. Thank you, guys. Keep supporting. Thank you. Bye.